My name is Ariel Figo.
And what was going on in your life that brought you to the ranch?
There was a lot of family stuff. I was having, emotional teenage things going on, and I was being passed around a lot. There wasn't a whole lot of supervision for me, so I started to struggle at school, and then things led to me being at the ranch.
So tell me a little more detail about some of those things the struggles you were having.
I was struggling with communicating with my parents. There was a lot of fighting, and it wasn't just like regular arguments, it was screaming matches. And then I went to go live with my aunt, and then some things happened with her health, and she decided to leave me with a friend of hers, and then I started running away and not going to school. My parents decided to charge me with being an unruly child, and then I believe I got picked up by a police officer, and then I was at the safe home, I think 2 days later. It was nice. I had a bed that was my own. I had a blanket. I had a quilt that was my own. There was people there. I had supervision. I didn't have to worry about where my next meal was coming from. They brought me to school. They helped me with my homework, and I felt cared for, and it was amazing.
And so what sorts of transformations what did you learn?
I think the biggest thing that I learned while I was at the ranch was just having confidence in myself and being in control of my own emotions and responsible for my own emotions. Nobody can make me feel a certain way. I can only allow myself to let people affect me. But I also learned, I think, empathy. There was a lot of good memories that I have that I think that have stayed with me through my whole life.
Mm-hmm. And what are some of those memories?
A lot of it was at the youth home, and it was just, simple things like them taking me to cheerleading in the morning and helping me with my homework. We did get to do some fun stuff, and I do fun stuff with my kids now, and sometimes it'll bring me back, like going to the fair or going out sledding and making hot cocoa. So a lot of those traditions that we started at the youth home, like even making snacks on Super Bowl Sunday, like I still do with my children. And so that's what stayed with me.
And those were not things you were learning at home?
No, we didn't really do much. We did Christmas, but it wasn't a big deal. We just didn't really have many traditions or anything like that.
So, we talk a lot about kids coming to the ranch to find their best selves. What did you learn about your best self while you were at the ranch?
I think for me, what I learned is how empathetic and how much of a nurturer I am while I was at the ranch. I used to love making the meals at the youth home on Saturdays and Sundays, and that's still something, like I was a cook for a really long time, and I have my kids and we cook meals. So for me, I think I really did develop into being a nurturer and a caretaker while I was there.
Okay. And so what are your dreams for the future?
Oh man, I would like to finish school and get my social work degree. I know I want to be with the ranch as long as I can. What that means and where I am within the ranch, I don't know yet. I just want to continue to help kids and put as much good out into the world as I can.
So you said you want to be with the ranch. So tell me, so you're working at the ranch right now. Can you talk about that a little bit?
I'm in facilities. I was a youth care worker. I started as a youth care worker, and then I got promoted to team lead pretty quick. But with my kids and all of COVID, there was a lot of uncertainty, so I moved over to facilities, so I helped take care of the school and the grounds, which I actually really love that. I do like coming in and just, again, it's caretaking. I'm taking care of the school, I'm taking care of the grounds. I do get to interact with the kids, I get to help them with jobs. I get to see them in the hallway. A lot of them will stop and talk in the hallway. So I get to have those nice interactions, which I think add up to kids. You know, for me growing up, the janitor, he was the coolest guy at our school because he'd make jokes and he'd brighten up your day. So where I go from here, I don't know. I don't have anything set in stone. I just know I want to keep going, keep bettering myself, keep giving to the ranch, keep giving to the kids.
Tell me about your kids.
My kids. I have two girls. One is 11 and one is 8. They are both just as feisty as any kids I can think of. They love art just like I do. They like to cook. We have all of our animals at home, so a lot of that is we're actually starting to foster dogs. So they're learning how to take care of something other than themselves right now, and they're doing a really good job doing that.
Cool. Anything else you want people to know about the ranch?
It's a wonderful place. We do try to do a lot of good here. I see it every day. I see kids come out of their shells and become better people. And what we do here affects kids for the rest of their lives. And I think honestly, if the kids don't come here, like, their lives would be in a completely different way. And I don't know how it could end for them. And I think when kids come here, they get a real chance and they get support, and that chance gives them so much of an opportunity to go and do good in life, and that comes back sometimes, and it's really awesome when it does.
So last question, where do you think you would be without the ranch?
Oh man, I think without the ranch, I don't think I would have done very well at all. I learned how to communicate to people when I was here, and I think without that, I don't think I ever would have finished high school. I don't think I would have gone to college. I think I just would have kept doing the bad decisions I was going. I would have gone down the bad road I was going down. I was hanging out with the wrong people. I think somebody at some point in time would have taken advantage of that situation, and it would have been over.